firstly, I want to talk about the positives, and I thought the positives are like our attitude, intent, effort. If you win games off the back of that, then you win that game well tonight. Unfortunately, when you're playing the best in the world, and I consider those boys to be the best provincial side in the world, effort, attitude, intent doesn't always win the game. And we had opportunities out there tonight, and we just weren't good enough to take them in the end.
Can you see the light at the end of the tunnel? Because I guess it's a recurring thing, like easy to draw parallels the past 3 weeks when a bloke's been off the field in the sin bin and haven't been able to capitalise.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there is. There are certainly similarities there. Just some decisions we made when there was 13 guys on the field. Again, key moments where you got to take your chances. Decisions that we make that hurt us in the end. I don't want to go into detail about those by any means, because I'm not about criticising the boys at all. It's the learning for us is that our effort and intent and attitude isn't always going to win you games. If we turned up with that intent and attitude last week, we'd probably win. But against the Crusaders, it's not going to cut it. So,
does that composure come back to experience? Obviously, I think the Crusaders had 7 blokes tonight with more than 100 games. You're obviously...
Yeah, I was just talking to Scott, and he said that 6 or 7 guys with over 100 games of footy. If you go through our key positions, which we've gone through in recent days, we average less than 20 games. So it's as I said last week, it's tough, and you've got to learn, and the key is learning, but at the same time winning, and we just couldn't do that.
It was just that 15-minute period where they scored all their points. So I guess it comes back again, as you've said in the past against the New Zealand team, it's just a 15-20-minute period where you've just got to really stick with them.
That's right, yeah, very similar, isn't it? The Highlanders, obviously a different part of the game, but in that first half there where we had a sin bin, someone in the sin bin, and they capitalised on the opportunity, and I think that's the difference, isn't it? That's the difference with the game, is that we had someone in the sin bin, they had 2 guys in the sin bin, and we didn't capitalise. So, and the reality is that's where the game was won and lost.
No, Eamon said, is it an experience thing, but is it a confidence thing as well, do you think? Just, if you're winning games, probably easy to roll over the line when you're up a couple of blokes than it is when it's just not quite happening.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a confidence thing. I thought the boys played with a lot of confidence. I think experience is key, and summing up different situations within a game and understanding what's required at that point in time, and just some little things there where we had a dominant scrum and then went to our line out and turned the line out over. Scrum, we're 5 metres out, where we're actually marching them over, but we played off the back of it. Just those little key moments within a game that if we change and all of a sudden you're back to within 5 or 6 points, 13 guys in the bin, crowds in the game, it's a different situation. So yeah, the frustration is just not taking those opportunities.
Those key moments, can composure be coached like that, or can only be done when you've played 80 games?
It can be coached. Game management can be coached, and that's something we're working really hard on with our boys. Is understanding different scenarios and situations within a game and the decisions that we make in and around that. So that's certainly something that we're working on throughout each week with our boys.
Cuts, how do you think that game management is developing?
I think we're getting there. I mean, the only way to get better from it is to learn from these situations, I guess. But we've got a couple of young playmakers. We've got a couple of young guys in the forward pack, so we're going to have to learn from this. And when we get that situation again, we're going to be better, and we'll start to beat better teams like that.
Dan mentioned the scrum and going to the line out. What was going through your head when you were weighing up those options? I think you had a good couple of mauls beforehand, and then was that the reason why you went back to it off that penalty?
Yeah, we had a couple of good mauls. We got one of the blokes in the bin, and then I don't know, I think we knocked on a line out, but then they knocked on their kick, so we got a scrum, then we got another scrum. We had the ascendancy, we were going forward, and like I was in the middle of the scrum, I can't keep the ball in there, but it was just little moments like that, and I guess the only thing we can do from it now is learn and take the positives that we had out there and learn from the negatives, which there were some negatives out there, but we'll grow, and if we don't learn from it, I mean, we're only shooting ourselves in the foot.
Are you getting any sense of frustration within the group, not because of you losing, but more so you are shooting yourselves in the foot?
I think it's tough when you put an 80-minute performance out there like that, and there's so many good things, but just 2 or 3 bad things that let us down, and against a good opposition, and which the Crusaders are. I mean, you're only going to get 3 or 4 opportunities a game, and if you don't take them, you fall behind in the scoreboard, and that's pretty much what happened tonight. So we'll go back, review that, but if we play with that intensity, we'll get more opportunities each week, and then we're just going to be better to take them.
Where you personally made a bit of sweet night. The Crusaders boys just gave you a rap. Did you get a chance to enjoy that, Ruth? Or?
Yeah, no, they were really good about it. They said it was a good battle out there, and that's why you play rugby, to enjoy the contest, and I think that was a hell of a contest for 80 minutes. I mean, I'm not really big on personal milestones. I just wanted to win. That was my main focus.
Can you set the light at the end of you got a week off now, Carts? Next game is against the Rebels, which is massive for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it turning the corner?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if we believe it, we can. So we've got a week off. The boys are going to get away, refresh, and then we'll hit the ground running Saturday week against the Rebels. So that's another opportunity to get better, another opportunity to win a game.
Yeah, a couple of injuries tonight. How have the guys pulled up?
Yeah, Izzy's got an ankle there that I don't have any report on it yet. Who else was there?
Jimmy.
Smithy's got a shoulder. Again, just lost his strength. He's never had a shoulder. I was just talking to Smithy before. He's never had a shoulder injury, so it's all new to him. But he lost all strength early on, so we had to replace him. I thought Jordan Jackson-Hope did really well. Showed some spark and showed that he's up to this level against quality opposition, as he did last week. So we'll just have a look and hopefully we'll get some bodies back after the bye.
Do you get, with Izzy, I know you said you don't have a report on it, but Poey's tracking for the next game, but do you need some more back row? You must be hoping for some back row luck.
Pocock's not far away, Valentini won't be far away, so fingers crossed that Izzy's okay, so we'll just wait to hear. Yeah.
On the style then, is it a case of short-term pain, long-term gain? Is that the way you have to look at it?
Look, the style, we went in with a specific plan tonight, and it certainly wasn't to run the ball from all areas. You've got to analyse the opposition and work out what the strengths of the opposition are and see where there's opportunities elsewhere. And if we had gone out there tonight with the idea of just thinking we could run the ball from C zone, D zone, all over the field, then that's exactly what the Crusaders want you to do, and they hurt you there. So we went in with a specific plan and play the game at the right end of the field, and when the opportunities present themselves, take them. So it's the style is how we attack is doesn't really change, but in terms of what our game plan is and how we intend to attack an opposition, well, that changes from one week to the next.